Welcome to Turn Me Up NYLA, where we explore music and spirits through the lens of tastemakers. Join us for lively discussions, creative cocktails, and exclusive interviews with guests who share a passion for the perfect DJ set and the perfect drink. Celebrate the diversity and vibrant tapestry of Black-owned businesses and creative talents with us every week. Turn Me Up NYLA, where the beat and the vibes never stop. What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 2 of Turn Me Up NYLA. I'm here with my guest for this week, the beautiful Dorie. Dorie is my kind of chick. Not only is she gorgeous and smart, but she knows music, and I think that's so dope. Thank you, Dorie, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So just tell the world about yourself and about your amazing podcast called Ooh, That's My Jam, which is such a dope name too, by the way.
Thank you. So my name is Dorie Brown. I am originally from LA. I've been in New York for 10 years, and I love music. Everybody got a podcast. So
everyone.
I wanted to express my love for music through my podcasting, but I wanted to do something a little different. I didn't want to just like dissect music. I wanted to more so learn more about people.
Yeah.
I feel like you learn a lot about a person through their music taste,
right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's my criteria for dating.
Same.
That's super dope. I don't know about you, but I want a cocktail.
Let's do it.
And we got this amazing black leaf vodka, so it's only right that we throw it to my girl, Che Lee, mixologist extraordinaire. What you got for me, Che?
So That's My Jam made me think of berries. And I was thinking, as we're going into spring and summer, I wanted to make something fresh and berry-based for you guys, really just to complement the ingredients in the black leaf as well. So let me get that started for you guys.
Cheers. Oh, this is good.
It's my jam.
Did you get that from ATL?
Girl, you know
I knew it. When
Yes.
I'm like, that's my cheese.
Yes.
Oh, that was so cute. You know, I'm a DJ. And you know.
One of the best.
You know. I ain't gonna say, but she said it for me.
Yes.
So, can you think of like the most memorable time when you were at, it could have been a club, it could have been a wedding, it could have been a bat mitzvah, and you just heard a dope DJ? Like, do you remember who the DJ was, or what was it about that they were doing that made them like kind of like have you break your neck like, oh, okay? Do you remember?
I can't really remember one particular time. I do remember the first time I heard you at Dumbo House.
Okay.
You were dope. You play a mix of everything. I love that. But I really am always impressed when I hear DJs do dope like Neptunes or Pharrell sets.
Oh my God.
I'm like
Favorite production duo.
I'm a stan.
Yeah.
Right? And I feel like there's a way to do it. Like you can't just play their
I was
catalog.
just about to say, don't just play like the stuff that just everyone knows about. You gotta play like the deep cuts.
Deep cuts, or even if you do NERD. Like I always lose my mind when I
forget about that.
Yeah.
Seeing Sounds is one of my favorite albums.
Love
I don't think
Seeing
people play
Sounds.
like enough songs off of that. We're in a time where like vinyl is cool again.
Yeah.
For me as a DJ, I learned how to play on vinyl, so I love that it's making its return, and people that don't know about it are finding out about it. You actually started an amazing vinyl collection way before it became cool. What made you start that, and can you remember like what your like favorite prized possession that you have in there?
My dad actually collected vinyls, but I wasn't into it back then because I was just like,
what is this?
I want a CD, like
Yeah,
I want
right?
an iPod,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like you old. But now that I am older and I realize like the sound is different, and I think you have to be more intentional when you're listening to the music. So this is the corny part, but my ex at the time, we were like walking down Broadway and we both love Bobby Brown, and we saw like a Every Little Step vinyl, the single.
Okay.
And he was like, we should get that. And I was like, we don't even have a record player. And he just got the vinyl. I don't have him no more.
About to say, but you got to keep the vinyl.
I got
okay,
that
you
vinyl.
won. Okay.
I got that vinyl. My most prized vinyl would probably be Stevie Wonder Songs in the Key of Life. I love that.
Amazing.
Taurus, shout out
album.
Taurus gang.
Taurus gang. We got the same birthday, by the way, on the same day,
Yes.
May 20th. I throw a lot of Stevie in my sets too.
Yes, you do.
You do? You've heard me, right?
Yes,
Okay, good.
yes, you do.
So, Dorie, like, I've been trying to get her to be a DJ because I think she would be an amazing DJ because not only does she know music, but she knows the musicality, which is like a really big step to being a great DJ. And you also have amazing playlists. Remember that time I actually was like, yo, that playlist is dope, and I downloaded it. Like,
so hyped that you told me because
fire.
you know music too.
Yeah. What goes into your thought process on who you want on the show, or, you know, what songs you use for your playlist?
So, I mean, a lot of times it's either friends or just people that inspire me, and people that I consider I consider that they have taste.
Good taste, yeah.
So that's like the tagline of
Okay.
my pod lives. Everybody on this podcast has taste.
Okay.
And I'm just talking to them about their taste. And then when it comes to the playlist, it's really just how I'm feeling.
That's exactly how I listen to music.
Yeah, so I feel like I'm a person who loves covers. But
really?
Yeah, I like covers. But a lot of, like, people are shocked by
Okay.
that. I think covers get a lot of
What's
flack.
your favorite cover?
Oh, that's hard. That's hard.
I can give you one of mine since we're talking about covers, and I don't really like covers. I love Intro's cover of A Ribbon in the Sky of Stevie Wonder's.
Okay.
That's one of my like favorite covers.
That's a good one. Dang. I would say Sweet Thing by Mary J. Blige. I think she gets flack for like not being like the best vocalist per se.
She doesn't have to be.
Exactly, but I'm a person, I think music invokes feeling, and I think it's undeniable that Mary J. Blige gives us that like feeling.
So much, yeah. She does such a great job about it that people forget that it's not her song.
Exactly,
you know?
and that's what makes a great cover.
I agree.
Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You. We love Dolly Parton, but that is Whitney Houston's song.
It is.
So that's one.
But if I saw Dolly do it, I'm like, oh, you do a Whitney song, Dolly, that was cute. So what's next for Ooh, That's My Jam? Like, cause I love it. I want to see more of it. Like, what do you have planned for the future? And when am I gonna be a guest? That was gonna be my other question.
Well, you are welcome anytime. I've really gotten more heavily into vinyl collecting and just like getting into like the history of it and just talking to more people about it. Like having tangible pieces of media, I think is very important. I think as Black people, a lot of times we don't necessarily own homes or anything, but we can own like media. It's not something that has to be an expensive kind of hobby. You can,
and aesthetically, it just looks amazing.
Absolutely.
Sounds good and it just looks good.
Yes.
So I think that's amazing and that's so dope. Speaking of vinyl, so we like to do this little game at the end called foreplay. Yes, we call it foreplay, and it's happening after, but this is our type of foreplay. So what we have here is a crate of some amazing vinyls.
Yes.
You can't have the first one because that's my husband.
A classic.
But if you could go through these vinyls and pick any one, which one would you pick and what does it mean to you?
I love digging for vinyls.
By the way, that was Nas in the front. That's the one she didn't have.
A classic. I need this in my collection. I actually have no Nas.
Really?
Yes. I need to get some.
Yeah, everybody should have Nas.
This is fire. Ooh,
I know.
that's the shot. Hey,
It's hard. There's some good ones in there. Look. Don't be biased. Go through them all.
I can't help but be biased, you know.
Twice too. Okay.
I gotta pick
which one?
He the King. Right now, especially. So definitely Good Kid, Mad City. This album means so much to me, and I would say my favorite track on here is Money Trees. Money Trees for sure.
This is why getting like vinyls
Yes.
and still getting CDs is like so important, because it's like you can stream music, but you can't get all of this. Like to see like what the artist actually puts into creating that. So yeah.
And fun fact, Schoolboy Q wrote this.
That's dope.
Right. So it's like really all TDE.
Of course she would know that. Come on, she don't know all her LA facts.
I love TDE, I love Kendrick, but yeah, definitely Good Kid, Mad City. And I have this on vinyl.
That's a good one.
This is dope.
That's a really good one.
I can take this. I can have another one.
No. This is a good one though. No, you can't have this one.
Okay.
This is so good. So, we are at the beautiful Dea.
Gorgeous.
In the heart of Brooklyn Flatbush. So you know it's always a vibe here.
Yes.
The DJs are always doing what they need to do.
Always.
But that don't always happen in every spot. So has there ever been like a time when you've been out somewhere and the DJ just was not doing what they needed to do and you like walked out?
Absolutely. I will not say the spot because I love the spot. I will not say the DJ because I'm just not like that.
Okay, we can talk about it later. You can tell me what it is.
Yeah, but I feel like now because like you know, Afro beats is really, you know, a big thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes DJs try to mix it with songs that don't necessarily, like the song doesn't need that.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're just not skilled enough, like you're not doing it right. Like
It's
you don't
an art.
understand the musicality of the song.
Yeah.
So you can't just slap some Afro beats on like No Vaseline. Like, nobody want to hear that.
That would be, I'm definitely walking out if I hear that. I'm definitely walking out. I mean, I can definitely say from a DJ standpoint, this new feature that they've given that is allowing DJs to just take any song and put them together has everybody thinking that every song goes together.
Yes.
And like you said, sonically it doesn't. And most people don't understand that.
No, I didn't like that.
Okay. So what are like the components and ingredients you like to create a perfect night for you when you're going out?
So I
I mean, with your girls or your man, doesn't matter.
Okay. The playlist gotta be right, like the get ready playlist.
Ready, right?
Yeah, it has to be right. I'm a person, I like to listen to like really upbeat. Typically it's women rappers. They make me feel like I'm a bad bitch,
Bad
you
bitch,
know?
right,
So
exactly.
Bad bitch
I love
music
that.
definitely, I think that puts you in a good mood.
It does.
And then I'm 30, I'll be 36.
Okay.
So I like a space where it's like it's giving Dea. So like very cute. And good drinks, of course. Good vibes. I like to see people dancing, but I also love to see people like connecting and talking. And I don't necessarily have to have like a dance floor kind of.
Yeah, no, just
you
a
know?
little place to do a little two-step and
Yes.
then sit down somewhere and like have a good convo. Yeah.
And I love a DJ that's gonna, you know, put me on to something new. If I like mixes, but I want to hear something that I haven't heard before. Yeah, so just vibes, like good vibes.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
This drink is so good.
It is.
Ooh, that's my jam. That was such a perfect name for that. Speaking of ooh, that's my jam, what's your like favorite, not even favorite, what's your go-to song? Like, you know, that one song that you gotta throw on, whether it's gonna put you in a good mood or whether you need to hype yourself up. Like, what's that one song that you could like think of?
One song.
Yeah.
I feel like I already spoke about Mary J. Blige, so I'm gonna do something else.
Okay.
Right now, I'll say just like right now, to me, Schoolboy Q, I bring him up again. I've been listening to Blue Lips like crazy. Thank God for me. I have to hear that song every day right now. Like, I love that
That's a good
song.
one.
Yeah.
That's a really good one. I love that song. Girl.
Yes.
She's not only my twin, but she's like my music twin too. Like, she be coming up with songs. I'm like, oh my God, I thought I was the only one to listen to that.
Yes.
That's so fire. But thank you so much for being on here. It was a pleasure having you. I gotta have you again. You know, I could talk about music all day long with you.
All day.
So thank you for coming and blessing us. This was episode 2 of Turn Me Up with Nyla. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you next week. Later.
This is great.
This is amazing.
Cheers.
This drink is good.